Realtree's Midwest Whitetail is brought to you by Cuddyback, Drake Non-Typical, Easton Arrows, Frigid Forage, Fuse, Grizzly Coolers, Hoyt, and Realtree.
Well, here it is, Halloween. It's about 7:30 right now. One of my favorite things in the world is to hunt in the snow, so we couldn't miss this morning. Stuff's just starting to come alive right now. We didn't see anything till right now. We've seen like 3 deer and all these turkeys are flying down, so hopefully movement will pick up just a little bit here. We're setting a food source, but we also got a pretty good go between a bunch of timber on this side and a bunch on this side, so who knows what we might see. We're hunting that picket fence buck, so hoping he slips on through here. Well, we ended up with kind of a slow sit. We've seen some critters. I was glad to be out in this kind of snow. I always enjoy that. We did see one mature buck. It was way over, probably half a mile. I don't think we got any footage of it, but it was definitely a big buck up on his feet, but overall just kind of slow. I think we've determined that deer just don't live here anymore. So, hey, we're going to head back and regroup and get ready for the evening hunt, so we'll see you this evening.
Let me see how far away you guys are. Way out there. Wow,
yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. All right, guys, as advertised, it is high noon, and Joe and I are ready for our duel. This is the scoring system right here. We're going to use the IBO and ASA scoring system. So, center is an 11 IBO. These two circles are 12s, and this is your 10 ring. Lungs are an 8, and this is an ASA 14. If you want to go for a 14, there you go. Anything outside of this in the body is a 5. We're going to do the 5 arrows each, and we're going to alternate. We'll flip to see who shoots first, and then we'll alternate. The other guy shoots first. It's kind of an advantage to shoot second, because then you have a reference to aim at, the other guy's arrow, hopefully. So, everybody's rooting for Joe. I was just on the blog that came out that said Joe and I were going to shoot. Everybody wants Joe to whoop me, so I'm feeling the pressure. Let's go. All right, the only thing I found to flip was Joe's bow, and he's agreed that we can go ahead and flip his bow. So, arrow rest up is heads, and arrow rest down is tails. I'm just kidding, guys. So we flipped, and I won the coin toss, so I shoot first, which I should actually shoot second, but okay, here we go. So the guy that goes first gets to pick the shot. The other guy has to follow. I don't know if that's in. Left the door open right there from the get-go. Joe, do you have any words of wisdom?
No.
For all the viewers. Why are you hiding your face right now?
Pretty sure I'm going to be filming tonight. I know that.
Ooh! Nice shot. Looks like an 11.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go with the coyote. I think that's my option to redeem myself.
Man, we picked a heck of a day for this. Both of us, our eyes are watering out in this wind. But, hey, we like realistic practice. So, shooting in the wind is part of it. So, if I throw an air ball here, Steph Curry misses a 3 once in a while. What the heck, you know? All right.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Tough shooting. Oh, now it rotates. I shoot first on this one, so I usually do pretty well on the muleys. So let's go back to that far muley right there. And one of the guys commented on the shooting the other day. He said, "You're just going to edit out your misses." There's no editing, guys. If we make a bad shot, you're going to see it. So, hey, we're human just like everybody else. I don't care. If I missed a target, we'll show you. Hey, the Uno hunt last year, I mean, come on. If we'll show that, we'll show you anything. Joe.
Totally redeem myself.
Enemy deserves no mercy. That's all I'm going to say.
The Pope and Young at 25.
That was 24.5. Oh. Oh. Right there close. Last shot, guys. And I think we're very close in score. I'm going to shoot this coyote right here. I don't know. I'm thinking about trying to shoot a 14 on him. But the 14 on this target's like the size of a dime. I don't know.
Well, I don't think I'm going for the 14.
All right.
But I should, because in case I win, I might be able to get a new sweater.
Ooh, right there for an 11. All right, we're gonna check them in order. I'm gonna go in order, see what happens here. All right, first target. Owen 12, Joe 10. If you cut the line, everybody's rules, ASA, IBO, you get the higher score. So 12-10. All right, same. 8-8. We got 10-10. So I'm still up by 2. I was off a post of 11, but no line cutter. Oh, that was it right there. I'm in barely for a 10. Joe's an 8, so I'm up by 4. If you'd have known that, you would have shot the 14. And we've got Joe with 11. I've got a 10, so I win by 3. But good shooting, Joe. Sorry, but I'm going hunting. Realistic practice is what we're going for. It's a lot of fun and a lot of pressure, so just love shooting. All right, let's get ready for the evening hunt. Well, boys, if you don't see deer in these conditions, deer don't live there. I'm telling you. I'm starting to wonder about this farm. I don't think deer live here. Of course, I'm just teasing. We've been seeing action, just not the right bucks. But we really do have great conditions today. Snowed last night again, 1.5 to 2 inches. And it's pretty much bitter cold. It's warmed up to the high 30s today. You know, a nice west wind, high pressure. I mean, deer have got to move in this, so just a matter of picking the right spot. I tell you, these bucks have been getting super lucky. And it has, it's just been luck, because a lot of times we'll say, okay, which buck do we want to hunt? We got 2 options. Go to this one or that one. Well, the one we choose, you go check the camera, and the other buck was out in front of the blind. And it's happened like 10 times this year, which usually that happens maybe a couple times a year. It's been crazy, so eventually it's got to average out.
Hopefully it starts tonight. Well, we got a really good sit going so far. We've seen, I don't know, 12 or 15 deer. And we had one of our shooters out, popped out where all those does were at up there. It was that tuning pork buck, but he got into these cedars and Joe wasn't able to get on him, so he's moved off to the north. I don't know if he's still back in there or if he kept going, but we still got probably an hour, hour and a half to sit in here, so we might still see him. Well, we had a really good sit, guys. We seen a bunch of deer, and we were in the game on that tuning fork buck. We didn't get him filmed, sorry about that, but yeah, we'll figure out where we're going to head tomorrow. Keep after them. Seems like the action's picking up. I mean, they moved really good today. Other than, again, that last 45 minutes was really slow. We've been seeing that every evening. For whatever reason, they're just moving off somewhere else, but we'll keep after them.